Hello everyone. Honestly, the way it's going on right now, we don't know how or what to expect. I have a lot of things I want to do. No light, no fail, but the work has to continue. Anyways, um, I decided to show you how to make my headpiece because I needed something to wear on my head for a special occasion, and it's time bound and I have limited time to create this design. But the way it is, I can't keep hoping because there's nowhere to get fuel, there's no lights, we have cash issues right now, but I still want to show you. So please pay attention to the lessons and focus less on the method of filming this tutorial. The bottom line is I'm filming and you are getting value. So I want to make a pearled headpiece, and even as it is, I couldn't get my headband. And sometimes these things happen. You want to work on something and you discover that, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, and you have to learn how to improvise. So I'm improvising with the wire, the millinery wire, to create my headband. So this is what I need. If you can see this clearly, I just folded the wire, I tied it, and I folded it, bent it to the shape of my Alice band, and then I tied my elastic to the hole right here. Wow, you see my improvised headband. No worries if you don't have Alice band, you can always find a way around it. And the next thing is I'm going to use this shiny bias ribbon to cover up the naked wire. I'll use it to bind it all the way down and I'm good to go. So I'll need my UHU for the wrapping, and I'm going to cut out this strip of my bias. If you're hearing noise in the background, don't bother, I'm not even using my microphone because this is like an impromptu video which I have to do because it's time bound. I don't want to give any excuses for not putting this out. You trust now. This is the year of no excuses. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this round using my bias. I'm sure you know how to do your wrapping. I'm not going to be taking so much time showing you how to wrap, but just go ahead and wrap it round. Ensure that you wrap it as tightly as you can and as neatly as you can. So I'll wrap this behind the scene, and when I'm done with this, I'm going to come back to show you how I'm going to be making my headpiece, my pearls. I'm going to be attaching the pearls on top and creating or replicating my design because I saw this design somewhere and it looks really nice. And another thing is it's easy to create because I don't have so much time to create something for myself. I decided to go for that headpiece, and I don't actually require a lot of materials, just my pearl and my wire and the ribbon and an elastic, and I'm good to go. So after wrapping, we'll go to the next part. So this is my headband that I've wrapped already. So let's move on to the pearled parts. I have my pearls right here. And these pearls are big, they're quite big. But if you don't want yours to be as big as this, you can make them, you can use the smaller sizes, right? So, and I cut out the same millinery wire that I used to create the headband, and the length of each of this is 5.5, that's 5.5. If you want yours to be bigger or longer, you can increase the length, or if you don't want it to be as long as this, you can also reduce the length. So what am I going to do? I'm going to apply, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. 7 pieces of each of this, and you see I wrapped them with my shiny bias. I apply some glue to the edges. Allow your glue to dry a little before you insert your pearls. So some people might ask me, must I use pearls? You can use anything you like. whatever it is you desire can be your embellishment. So I'm going to apply some glue right here all through. I have done 3 already. This is the remaining 4 I have here. So I'm just showing you how I achieved this right here. Okay, so I'm going to insert my pearl. Ensure that the wire doesn't come out too much. Let it just stay at the tip. I'll repeat the same process on the other side. So this is what I would do for the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my pearls in each of the wire that I've already wrapped. And then you notice I bent the wire, right? I thought somebody was going to ask me, how come it's curvy? So the design I want to make, I can't leave the wire straight, so I had to bend it a little to make it curve so that it can sit properly on my Alice band. So there you go. So I'll repeat the same process, and then by the time I'm done, I'm going to show you how to couple all these pieces. So when it's dried, I'm going to apply super glue so that it doesn't come off easily. So I apply super glue. Ensure you do this for all the pieces, and then you're good to go. So after this part, I'm going to couple the pieces. So it's time to assemble the pieces. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I just need to take my fishing line, 0.30 mm fishing line is going to serve as my thread because it's transparent, and I don't intend to put anything in the middle to cover the thread. So I decided to use a transparent thread, which is my fishing line, and as you can see, I'm just trying to bind it together to hold it in place. Ensure you tie tightly and as many times as you can, just to hold it down. And you're not just only going to hold it down. Ooh, that came off. I didn't allow that to dry. I have to repeat that process all over. Let me cut this first. Before I fix this in, I have to repeat that process. But before that, I'm going to apply what's it called? Super glue here. And it's going to stay in place. So that's it about attaching. So you check how you want to arrange your stuff. How you want to arrange your stuff is totally up to you. So I'll just go ahead and attach it the way I like, and you can go ahead and do the same when you are creating yours. So can you see what it looks like? Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I cannot wait to rock this. Wow. So you see, I'm not covering this part because I used fishing line to tie and bind the pieces together, so I don't have to. But if you want to, you can embellish, put some stones, whatever it is you want to put, it's fine. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. I got value myself because I've been wanting to try this for a long time, and I just wanted to share my experience with you. So I hope you enjoyed the class. Thank you so much for joining in. Please, if you have made yours, you can tag me and also show me your design. I'll see you in another video. It's a wrap for now. Bye.